if I get 50 sales in the day, I'll pay for your towing bill.
Please buy it. Please buy it. Merch. I don't want to have to pay $500 to get this car back. I'm gonna buy all 50 shirts. I mean, I always need shirts.
Me, my girlfriend, my best friends, and my dog. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my blog. Oh, man.
Today, our friend David Dobrik is doing big things. I will be reporting live from the beaches of the 2019 Teen Choice Awards, where David will be co-hosting alongside superstar Lucy Hale. We will be able to watch his triumphs and all of his mistakes together. And hopefully, I stop talking in this voice. Are you ready, Matt King?
I am very ready, Scotty, Sire.
Are you ready, Toddy Smithy? What does that mean?
Me and Matt were saying it all weekend.
I never got to go to the Teen Choice Awards when I was a teenager.
I always just watched it on TV. I feel like not very many people would be able to go.
After this, is everyone just gonna hit the beach and go surfing?
Yeah, we're gonna use the board.
Look, it's Zane's.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's massive. We are on a roll today.
No,
We've seen
I
Zane's.
pointed it out.
Okay, fine.
I saw it
then
first.
you
But
talk.
do it. No,
you look to the
I don't
camera
want to do it.
and point out the
We
joke.
All right, guys.
Today. We saw Zane's and then we got Scotty.
Okay, so when we got there was so many people, it was kind of overwhelming, but whatever, we got past that. They tried to get everyone to do this dance, and I'm sorry, but
That's way too many moves.
Hey, down from here, you're gonna spin it around.
They're really asking for a lot over there with those dance moves.
Oh, can we try music?
Oh, they want us to do
Yeah, quick.
so David comes out, right? Whatever, big whoop, who cares? Then I saw Jason backstage and I was kind of starstruck. We saw a lot of David's ass, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of on point.
His ass is huge, huh?
Poor guy was doing the bottle cap challenge, right? And he accidentally kicked Lucy's hand. Sunscreen went flying, I swear to God.
Idiot.
The crowd was so hyped, it was nuts. Kind of pissed they didn't ask me to do the first song, but this kid Johnny killed it, so like whatever. Then like Tony Hawk came out to do a song with his band, but I don't think Jeff was really feeling it. Of course Todd was having a good time because he's just like so fun. And Zavia came out and fucking killed it with her vocals, and then these guys came out and blew me away with their dance moves. They're all doing the same thing at the same time, like what? Jacob came out with a selfie stick and got like B-roll footage or something. Don't get me started on Matt, he was so into it. Then these dancers came out with like beach ball heads and they were just dancing, doing their thing, right? And then someone fucking ripped their heads off and threw them in the crowd and they were bouncing them around and it was so scary. David announced some nominees.
One last look at the nominees.
Then we saw Jack Black and that was like way cool.
Teen Choice Legends!
He announced the Jonas Brothers Award. Then we saw Madison Beer, that was chill. Then we saw Iron Man, it was so nuts.
This is so nuts.
We saw the guy Elijah Daniel has beef with on Twitter, and then we saw the Netflix legend himself, Jessica Alba, ugh, gorge. Zendaya, Euphoria, anyone?
Taylor Swift.
Where my Swifties at because she got up there and then David won an award.
I have a question. How many, you won, what, 7 of these awards?
I think so, yes.
You
correct.
won 7 because the teleprompter says 7.
Yep, that's
And David, how many have you won? Wrong answer. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the winner of tonight's Choice Male Web Star. Congratulations, David. Go to the ocean.
Jeff got Jacob's number and it was so embarrassing, Jonah thought it was a Nickelodeon event.
Hey, Scott. Got it.
And that's pretty much it.
What the hell is this, man?
Man, life on set is stressful, bro. Pounding him down.
Has he picked up smoking?
I think all the stress really was getting to him.
Did you stop, Stone?
I did.
I've been sober for 10 years.
It's not what it looks like. I don't know where a trash can is. Can I just hold on to it?
I'm sorry I had to yell that in front of everybody.
It's okay.
Fun. Yummy.
Oh my god!
Can you believe it? Whatever, we know you don't care.
What happened?
The Prius got towed. Why? The Prius got towed, Joe. I swear I was not in front of their driveway. I parked like right behind this car. It must have been like hanging in front of their driveway because they wouldn't have just towed it for no reason.
There's cars that park in front of our driveway all the time. We
Yeah,
should have
maybe
them
we should
towed.
tow
We
them.
walk outside and Jay's car is just missing.
It's not even my car, it's Joe's car.
Expensive. It's like $600 to take out.
You're gonna vlog my pain here, huh?
Black and white tow buster, how may I help you?
Gray Toyota Prius tonight.
We just went to go watch the movie that David was in, Angry Birds 2, and Jay parked here, and then we went together to watch the movie, and when we got back, he walked outside and he goes, oh, where did I park? Where's my car?
Who the hell would steal a Prius?
It was parked in front of my neighbor's house, and my neighbors called a towing company and had his car towed. But they don't know which towing company.
It's a gray Toyota Prius.
Look at this over here.
This cat's been observing this dog. Will they even let me get it? It's not my car.
I don't know.
It has no plates on it. Plates are inside. I have the key for it.
You have the key for the car.
Something's
They
happening.
got towed for blocking a driveway, but they put a hold on it for registration.
Joe. Because your car's not registered, so we can't get it until it's registered with the DMV, and it's $50 every day that it sits in impound.
Neat.
And it's $300 already. Should we just abandon it?
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think I need the title on hand, though.
Where's the title?
In the car.
Oh my god. Dude.
Jay, why'd you park in someone's driveway, you?
$50 a day. I can't get the car registered. I don't have the title. You gotta have proof of insurance. You gotta have proof of ownership. There's all these things that I need. Joe is in Vegas. He's the one that owns the car. I don't own the car.
You know what I say when people are sad?
Oh my god, don't even start with me right now.
Don't be sad.
Don't even
Buy my
start
merch. I
with
got
me.
Don't Be Sad on hoodies and shirts. Actually, seriously, I just released new merch, and you can get it linked in my description below. Jake called the company to see if he could come to the place and pick up everything that was important in the car that he needed to get the car registered. He said, yes, of course you can. And then Jay realized that the keys to his other car, which he was going to drive there, is in the Prius. You want to go home and be alone and be sad, or do you want to go to David's house?
Take me to David's.
Okay.
So I can be with them and be sad.
Hello, keyless, carless, registration-less, moneyless person with a lot of emotions. Don't be sad.
I did some research and it said unless you have like power of attorney, the person whose car it is needs to get it out of impound. We're gonna try and finesse our way into this today.
So we might have to fly Joe from Vegas to here to get the car out of the impound.
Exactly, but the good news is that he's coming here next weekend anyways. So if it just
only
sits in
costs
the
an extra 50 times 7.
Yeah, $350. No big deal. Buy a lot of shirts.
Old design?
New design.
Both designs.
Hey, Scott, what you doing?
I'm helping Jay get the car back.
Not my car, not my problem.
It is your car. You're literally renting it out to my roommate.
He's never paid me.
Yeah, well, that's your problem. I've been to this place before. I had to do this once with my car.
So this happens a lot, huh?
The guy was really nice to me because my car was also super expired, and he let me do it.
Why are you always in this situation, Jake? What is wrong with you?
Procrastinator.
All right, there's a little update on the situation. So, the car's not registered, so he can't pick it up. We went to a place to get the car registered today, and the guy said, actually, the car's not insured. It hasn't been insured for a year and a half, and you can't register it until the car's insured. So now Joe has to get the car registered and pay all the penalties for not having the car insured, which is going to be another $1,000 or something, depending on however much it costs to insure the car. Insurance is going to cost probably around $1,000. Registration is going to cost $700 to $800. It already cost $300 there. So we're looking at about $7,000.
Should we just abandon the car?
Just keep it, guys. We don't need it.
Bye, Kristen.
It's Monday now. We're going back to the place to get the car registered because Joe was able to get the car insured for $484 for 6 months. And now we'll see, since the car is insured under Joe's name, if this guy will let Jay register the car with Joe's insurance. And then once we get the car registered, we go to the tow truck place to see if they'll let him pick up the car, even though the car is someone else's car.
Just let me get this car because I don't want to have to deal with this ever again.
Next time, don't park in front of people's driveways. What's that Jim Carrey clip? You want some advice? Quit breaking the law!
I love it.
It's going to be $1,124 to register the car.
It's a Prius.
And it's going to be $434 just to get it out of impound.
Now we're going to the towing place to pick up the car. The journey is almost complete, guys. Don't advertise for them. I'm trying to get good montage clips, asshole.
All right.
Got another ticket?
We did it!
All right, and the final tally is...
Towing fees, $430. Registration, $1,144. Insurance, $485. Notary, $25. I had a fix-it ticket on the car. That was $25. And I had a partially blocking driveway ticket for $68. All in all, a lot of money.
Well, I guess that's the end of that journey. I told Jay that if I got 50 sales in one day, I would pay for his car impound fee. So if you want merch, then today's a great day to buy it because it'd be really helping Jay out. And that's the end of my video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it, and leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing below. Also, I give rap shoutouts to people who have my notifications on. And today, that person is Kate. So Kate, here you go. Kate, I knew you didn't get a rap before, so I figured I would write you one because I got bored. So here I am in my office, writing a song. This is the last thing I need to do to finish my vlog. So thanks for watching or whatever, and remember, if you're ever feeling down, it gets better. Don't be sad by a sweater. Leave a comment below, and I will read every letter. I cut the beat out too early. What's wrong with me? Whatever. Let's roll out to the credits, shall we? Whoop. Don't be sad by my merch. I got Don't Be Sad on hoodies and shirts. And when you're done with that, you can add me on Snap. If you don't use that, add me on Instagram. If you want a shout out, then peep my tweets, and I'll rap your name over a real sick beat. Now, peace.
I feel so grateful to have him driving my ass around. Wait.
You're driving.
I'm driving.
Wait a second. Once we get your car, how am I gonna get home?
You're gonna have to drive yourself.